In this video, I'm going to explain to you and share with you the program and the method of improving your self-image. Self-image is a very important reason for your happiness and success for whatever goals you have in your life. Now, before we jump into the program and the method of improving your self-image to create happiness and success in life, let me introduce myself. I'm Nam Kumar. I'm a women's emotional well-being coach, and I'm the founder of Kai Academy. Now, in yesterday's video, I explained about self-image, and I explained the first part of the video where PsychoCybernetics is a book that was written by Maxwell Maltz in 1960. It was a bestseller. He was a plastic surgeon at that time who, through his practice, noticed that there was a magic that was happening with people when they go through transformation physically, but it wasn't happening in some patients. And that led him to learn about what was the secret ingredient. And he found that it was self-image. And he goes on to explaining the program and method for improving your self-image. Literally, this book was a bestseller, like the grandfather of personal development, somewhere up there with Think and Grow Rich and so on. So this is the book I'm reading currently for the second time, and I'm making videos to share with you pointers of lessons from this book that can be useful in improving your self-image. Now, in this video, it's a short video, but with a lot of meat and bones. If you want to see this video from the beginning, I would suggest you should see the part 1 as well, but just watching this video, you also still benefit. So he explains the program. There are 2 steps to the program. So number 1 is develop an adequate and realistic self-image. It's the number 1 step. And number 2 is use your creative mechanism. When he says creative mechanism, he compares human mind to a machine. And so the creative thinking is the creative mechanism. So use your creative thinking to bring success and happiness and achieving your particular goals. So these are the 2 steps in the program. So creating a good, realistic self-image. And number 2 is using your creative thinking to create happiness and success. So the method is creating, number 1 is creating creative mental picturing, which is basically imagining. So creating pictures in your mind of what you want to bring into your objective reality in your life, or in other words, manifest as reality in your life. So number 1 is creative mental picturing, which is imagining. Number 2 is creatively experiencing that imagination. So feeling the feelings of that imagination. So of the mental picture that you have in the mind, feel the feeling in your body. So number 2 is feeling. Number 3 is formation of new reaction patterns by acting out and acting as if. So in this imagination, it will be something new that you have not experienced in your life. So automatically when you're feeling it, there might be some objections that you feel in your body. And he says, so the 3rd step is to act as if, take creative, inspired action to be aligned with that imagination and that feeling that you had. So act as if you've already achieved it. So in short, it is first imagine, using your creative ability. We all have that. And number 2 is spend time visualizing, feeling the feelings of that imagination. And number 3, act as if, and it's actually true. So he says seemingly small successes is enough to shift our mental self-image, our self-image about ourselves. So creating small successes is important to stack up that confidence and stack up that self-image and change that negative self-image if we had one. So even one experience, one positive experience is enough to change the direction of our life. So I took the time to write down all my successes in my past, and it was like, I didn't know I'll have so many to write. And then it inspired me to take things that I could take action on as well. So it was a really useful exercise. So I would suggest you to do that. So I would ask you to take 10 minutes time, take a notebook and paper and start writing down what all successes you have experienced in your life. Start from your school time, your primary school. If you won a fancy dress competition, that is a success. If you finished your vegetables in your plate and your mom said, good job, that's a success. So don't think this is too small. Whatever very small success, also write it down. And as you start writing down, something powerful shifts within us. The focus, what we focus on is what expands. So when you start focusing on all these wins and all these small, seemingly small success or some big successes happens only few years apart maybe, but we are always chasing or only acknowledging the big success. We don't acknowledge the small success. So this exercise is really useful to take the time and think about all these small successes you have so that you can stack up and change your thought. So that changes your self-image, and by continuously doing this will be really useful as well. So I suggest that you do that. Once you write it down, you can start writing down. Once you come to that positive state of mind after writing these successes that you've had in the past, you can take your time to start writing down your future experiences, like it's already done, like it's your past, like you're imagining your future nostalgically. So like Dr. Joe Dispenza says, we are all very good at nostalgically thinking about our past and thinking, mostly we are geared towards thinking what didn't work, what was not successful. We don't give importance to what we where all we succeed in and what was the if you don't want to use the word success, you can use happy moments uh, or in moments that brought joy to you, joyful moments. So even joyful and happy moments are those successful moments, because some people might say, my father forced me to do medicine and so I did medicine. So I don't consider that a success because it's not something I wanted. But still you would have felt happy when you finish something after so much effort, right? So that is a success. So anything small, like not small, anything that you didn't identify, it's still, if it created a happy moment, that is a success. So once you do that, write down even for your future and start imagining that and feeling that and act as if you've already achieved that. So this is the basic the law of attraction. It's all based on what he is taught. It's inspired all the personal development gurus. So what we've heard, what we hear in the secret book about ask, believe and receive, it's similar to this. So but what's important here is the exercise that you have. So write down your wins. After you've written down your wins of the past, write down what you want to achieve in the future. So that is, once you've written down what you want to achieve in the future, close your eyes and visualize that what you've written and feel that in your body. And as you feel that in the body, think about how your body feels and how you're acting. What dress are you wearing? What are you smelling? What are you saying? How are you walking? Imagine like you're walking around instead of sitting down. So when you do all this, imagination is what is the acting as if process of this whole exercise. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below if you did the exercise and what shift it created with you, and also give me some likes and share this video if you think your friends will also benefit. Definitely they'll benefit. All of us will benefit from this. This is something we need to keep doing on an ongoing basis. So I'm really happy that I made this video. Have a nice day. Bye.